Today we are continuing with the Global Health Series number 37. 37 will be a comparison of Sweden and Somalia. Sweden, as you know, has a life expectancy of 82 years, and Somalia has a life expectancy of 51 years. And these are people born at the same time, so you could imagine when one is staying 82 years, the other one is staying 51 years. A whole 30 years apart. That shows that something is happening in the system. Sweden is more developed. Somalia almost has no government, even no policy makers. A lot of problems. So in Sweden, you have this high life expectancy because of the educational system. People there are well educated, they go to school, and indeed they have universal kind of education where it is compulsory that everyone has to go to school. Unlike Somalia, where people are not educated, you have low education in Somalia, not because it's an African country, just because they refuse to go to school or the leaders are not doing what they are supposed to do. Then the social networking, I've always said Japan used it in 1945 and they did very well. So other countries started emulating them. Where there is social engagement in almost everything you do, people are likely to do better health-wise. It is low in Somalia. In fact, the old people are running all over the world. Don't even see concentration of Somali people in their own country. Then security. Security is very high in Sweden. Of course, the pattern of life there is that you don't even see a lot of criminals or people who are making life unbearable for the inhabitants. That's the kind of thing that sends people away, and you don't have tourists going into a country or people developing tourism. In Sweden, it's very high, security is high. I mean, people are not chased around, you don't have criminals, you don't have all those kind of things going on, except these days that we have these terrorists going all over the world. Sweden is very calm. The system there is so good. People live high enough, 82 years. Then the food, there is a lot of food there. The food they have is well refined, well produced, and they have enough for the population. Then when you take the case of Somalia, poor security, and where there is poor security, you don't see people going into such a country. People would try to avoid a country where the security is not there. Nobody wants to be kidnapped, nobody wants to be killed carelessly. So instead of developing all the pirates in Somalia and living just a few years before they die, why not think of developing the security system where people will be coming to tour the country, the tourism developed, and then you have enough food for the people. I remember when they had crisis and food was even taken to Somalia and the people were there rejecting and shooting people who came to get the food. So people like that cannot live long. Then the healthcare delivery system. Sweden takes care of people, including immigrants. They do a lot in taking care of their people. People are universally insured. There's insurance for everybody. Everyone is taken care of. So you shouldn't be surprised they live 82 years, whereas there is poor healthcare delivery system in Somalia, if there is any at all. Somalia has none. People just take care of themselves by the grace of God. They're able to live, not because the government is making provision for health. No hospitals, no places to take care of people. So people just depend on faith to live as long as they want to. That's the 50 years or 51 years before they die. So somebody who is born in Sweden and the same person is born in Somalia, the one in Sweden will stay 82 years as an average. The one in Somalia will stay for 51 years. So these are the factors which I've listed here, including education, which is high in Sweden, low in Somalia. Social engagement is high in Sweden, low in Somalia. Security is high. People are protected in Sweden, very low security in Somalia, and people just die anyhow. enough food, refined food, good food, processed food in Sweden. You don't have any food in Somalia, little or no food. People are living in refugee camps. Most of them are refugees. You see them running helter-skelter. Then the healthcare delivery system is organized in Sweden. People live longer. The healthcare delivery system is poor in Somalia. People live shorter life. These are the two reasons why you see all these differences. Thank you. My name is Professor Silvanus Okeke. Today we end whatever we are talking about on health, Global Health Series, number 37. And we'll continue with 38 when we meet again. Thank you. Part of the war on video.
Yes.
AKA Young Snoop.
Young Snoop, yeah.
Young Snoop intro.
He's our very own.
Yeah. Kaka Young Snoop. Maybe